Welcome to the Nagual Zone. I'm Anaam. Let's talk about the topic. Dreaming. Dreaming. The word, the Castaneda word, dreaming. The word that launched 1,000 ships in the world of the Toltecs. Dreaming. All right, let's talk about dreaming. Many people over the years have asked me, well, why don't you talk about dreaming? Surely it's an important part of the Toltec world. And here's the definitive video from my side on dreaming. All right. Now, first off, if you're into dreaming and the Castaneda Desert and the Sonora and the stuff and the doubles and the triples and the twins and the triplets, if you're at that stage of your evolution consciousness where it feels very much like a trip to Disneyland, reading these books, and it's all like that, right? Okay, fine. I'll give you, just stick around, I'll give you a very, very good pro tip on dreaming in a bit. For now, dreaming used to be useful to Toltecs before the movies came along. Why do you think I just said that? You can pause the video and just really give it some thought. And ask yourself this: what are you hoping to achieve through the practice of dreaming? Try and put it all into one sentence in your head to tell yourself. You don't need to tell anyone else because no one really cares. So try and be clear in yourself. Okay, well, what do you want to achieve through dreaming? All the years of practice and the nightly rituals, and even if it's lucid dreaming, right? And in your head, maybe it's different. Lucid dreaming is different. And what Don Juan said about dreaming is very different. Would have you know. All right. Chill out. It's fine. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Fine. Don Juan's dreaming is different. It's much more powerful, fantastic, more muscles, right? More protein shakes for you. And lucid dreaming is just, blah, blah, blah. All right, no problem. Why'd you do it? What do you want to get out of it? If you pause to think for even just 1 second, beyond the hypnotism and the Disney allure, let me tell you why you do it. Because you really have no other reason. And if you do that, and if you have a reason that doesn't boil down to this one thing, put it in the comments. I'd be curious to hear it. You know what that one thing is? I gave the clue in the movies thing when I said that. It's entertainment. That's all you're after. If you are actually honest with yourself, not lying to yourself, honest with yourself, you actually have no other reason to be doing all this dreaming and all this stuff than because you're bored with your actual life, you're bored in your actual life, you're probably not following any path with heart at all, you have no benefactor to set your mind straight, and because you're insane. You're insane. Okay? You're insane. And the path to sanity and clarity will come when you really see that. You have no benefactor to tell you that you're insane, so that you can actually not be a constant drunk of your own thoughts. What does that lead you to? It leads you to delusions and chasing after illusions. Dreaming is one of those illusions. Once the movies came, and now in 2026 with the AI and the CGI and the special effects and the Avengers and the this and that, You can watch a good CGI movie. You want to have the same effects as dreaming in your night? Go watch a good movie with all the CGIs. There's literally nothing else in dreaming. If there is, then let's see you be clear about it in yourself. Remember, if you can encapsulate why you are chasing dreaming with such ardent fervor, and if you can tell me in one sentence why you're doing that, and that sentence does not eventually boil down to, I'm bored and this is my way to entertain myself, then I'd love to hear it. If there's any other reason, I'd love to hear it. But I want to make the jump to infinity. Boils down to entertainment, doesn't it? You have no clue, none, zero, none, no clue what that actually means. Zero clues. So dreaming is a way for you to hide behind a word and do some activity that makes you feel like life is worth living. All right. Having cleared that, I hope that you have been able to have enough personal power to be honest with yourself about this by now. Let me give you a pro tip about dreaming. Dreaming is a great way to learn to focus your mind. Personally, I see no point in learning to focus your mind when you're sleeping. I'd rather use sleeping for sleeping. Resting the body and then come out of it. Fully rested, fully charged. I always sleep well. I always sleep really well. You know why? Because I'm not fucking around doing dreamings and all this stupid nonsense when my body wants to sleep. I let the body do what it needs to do. If it needs to dream, I let it dream. I don't impose my entertainment-based agendas on it. I don't give importance to things that do not need to be important in my life. And I give importance to things that definitely need to be important in my life. Okay? If you're into the dreaming stage, your consciousness is at a level where, oh, dreaming, and oh, yes, I'm a Toltec, and oh, great. Do one thing. Next time when you're dreaming, I want you to dream up a lemon. Dream up a lemon. Hold it in your hand. Smell it. Bite into it. Let's see if you can experience holding a lemon, biting into it in your dreams. The more realistic you can make that experience, the more your mind power will increase. Next, conjure up a brick, dream a brick, and then lay it down on the ground. Dream some cement, put that cement on the brick. Dream up another brick, put that brick on the cement. Dream up a bit more cement, or dream up a tray full of cement and you've got your little thing to put cement on the brick. And so on and so forth, and build a wall in your dreams deliberately, each brick by brick. Let's see if you can sustain that level of focus. Yeah. I don't care what a big shot dreamer you are. I can bet you can't do this. The third challenge. I'll give you 2 free masterclasses. You can attend 2 of my masterclasses for free if you can do this one. With integrity, not lying to yourself, not lying, being dishonest, just to get free stuff. If you can enter your dreaming state, then dream that you are under a waterfall and dream yourself under the water. So imagine there's a waterfall and a pond or a lake or something, a small little place. You can put butterflies in there and cheepy, cheepy, cheepy birds and do your little dreaming thing. And then submerge yourself underwater, sitting cross-legged on the floor of the pond or lake. So you're completely underwater. And then dream yourself into a state of complete presence and inner silence. All the while being completely alert and relaxed. And feeling your body at once, your entire body at once from the inside. Let's see if you can do that. So this should start showing you that you don't need to be dreaming and chasing after empty entertainment calories. White people come up with the strangest words, calories. Oh, how many calories have you burnt today? Oh, my Apple Watch tells me I have burnt 2,000 calories today. No idea what they're speaking. What is calories? What is it? Who measures this stuff? How do they measure it? How will you know how many calories I've burnt? How is it possible? It's all scientism, bullshit, right? Dreaming is that same scientism applied to the Toltec. It's part of the Toltec religion. If you want to make a religion out of the Toltec, which most people do, then dreaming will be the big thing, will be the church, will be the, oh, dreaming. I go to church every Sunday, says the Christian. I go to dreaming every day in the night, says the Toltec religious cult member. There is Tensegrity as well. Castaneda really did a number on the public. And I can almost see him smirking. You know, it's like I let these fools down such a path. So I won't insult your intelligence by talking about Tensegrity. But if you're into Tensegrity, then I would urge you to ask the question, what are you hoping to get out of it? And have you got whatever you're hoping to get out of it by now? I know the answer and you know the answer, all right? Think of it like this. You go to the supermarket, you get a can of Coke. By the way, stay away from Coca-Cola and all these drinks. If you value your body temple and your sanity. So for example's sake, you paid for a can of Coke and you came back and that can of Coke has no Coke in it. So what you paid for, you didn't get. What would your reaction be? Would you justify it? Would you say, oh, no, Coca-Cola must have made a big mistake and oh, it's okay. I'll keep trying. I'll keep buying more cans of Coke. Eventually, I'll get some Coke in one of the cans. Is that how your reasoning will be? But that's what you do with things like Tensegrity and dreaming and all this other stuff. You have to justify your entertainment efforts. I would encourage you to get very, very honest with yourself. Stop lying to yourself. Get honest and tell me in the comments one sentence. What are you hoping to achieve in your life by doing these practices? And have you been able to achieve them by now? If your reasoning is no, it takes years and years of training to do this. Okay, how many years? Tell me exactly. Or even approximately. And then let's check back in that time if you've done it. It's very simple, very reasonable. Accountability. But you know the answer and I know the answer. All right. On that note, put in the comments below whatever nonsense you want to put there. I've spoken my nonsense and I'll see you next week on another video. Walk in freedom. Farewell.